Today, I just wanted to share with you my skincare routine. I have had several requests for it, and I do have a highlight on my, excuse me, on my Instagram feed, but there are a couple things I do just a little bit differently in the winter now that things are starting to get a little bit drier. So just a little bit about me. I have gigantic pores here, my nose and my chin. You can see that I have some redness. A lot of that has gone down now that I'm using the Maskcara Beauty Milk system. And I don't have any blemishes or anything that I'm worrying about right now. This is a super dry patch, and so when I wear my glasses and it rubs on that, it kind of opens it up. So it's almost like a constant scab, which is really annoying. So I do have to kind of keep that moisturized. Sometimes it goes away, and then sometimes it's really red. So that's what's on my face right now, and that's what's going on with my skin. Typically, my nose is super oily. I get oily right here and on my chin, probably right here where my pores are pretty big. So any place I'm oily is where I have my big pores. The rest of my face is pretty normal, but around in the wintertime, my nose here gets very dry. So it's a really strange combination, and I just have to kind of keep up with it. So I wanted to show you what I use. I don't have any makeup on today. I didn't do anything and I didn't put any makeup on today. So when I don't have makeup on, I just use the basic skincare line. This is the Milk Cleanser. So I'm going to use this in a minute and show you about that. When I do wear makeup, like during the week, I do prefer to take my makeup off with this Pond's Cold Cream, just because this gets, I wear waterproof mascara and that gets it off really well, where the cleanser does a nice job. If you're going to use cleanser to take off your eye makeup, I just wet my hands first and wet this area and just kind of soften up the mascara on my lashes, and then it comes off fine. I just like to use the Pond's, so I use that when I have like full-blown waterproof makeup on, and then this works really well to get the rest off. So I'm going to use this first. I am then going to actually show you how I shave my face, and this sounds really weird, but it's so necessary. Not only does it exfoliate your skin, but it also takes off any like teeny tiny little peach fuzz or more, depending on what you have. And no matter what makeup you're wearing, it is so important to have a clean, blank slate. Anything that you have on your face, your makeup is going to stick to that. So whether it's dirt because you haven't washed it, if it's dry skin because you haven't exfoliated, if it's the little peach fuzz or hairs, your makeup is going to stick to that, and it's going to accentuate things that you don't want it to. So it's either going to look like you're wearing makeup, or it's going to look like you have a lot of makeup on because it will be really cakey, or it'll make your face look like it's really dry because it's going to look flaky even though your skin really is fine. So it's important to take care of your skin. So I'm going to show you how I do that, and then I'll kind of go through the routine as I do the rest. So no matter whether I'm using the Pond's Cold Cream or I'm using the Milk Cleanser, you do not wet your face before you do either of those. So the new mascara line has a spray bottle, so I spray about 5 sprays, if I can get it on my hand, and then just rub it all over my face. You can use a little bit of water if you'd like, but it is super gentle. I love it. So just give it a good rub, and you can rinse your face, or you can use a washcloth. This is a microfiber washcloth, and obviously I've taken my eye makeup off with it earlier in the week, and you just gently wipe that all off. I will never ever use a regular washcloth again after using a microfiber cloth. My mom got me one for Christmas last year, and I thought it was the dumbest thing until I needed something quickly. And so I used it, and I hated it at first, and now I'm obsessed. It's so gentle that when, I especially love taking my eye makeup off with it because it doesn't pull, it doesn't like roughen up your skin at all. So This is one from the set that comes from Maskcara Beauty. You get 3 in a pack, but I have one from, I think my mom got it at Marshall's. I have some linked to my Amazon store. They're just so soft and they're washable and it's great. Okay, so my face is clean. Now I'm going to take, this is a face razor. These are called Tinkle, the worst name ever. You can get some at Target, I believe. These are from Amazon. I get a pack of 3 packs, I think, for like $5. I do use this cleanser, so just put a spray or 2 on. You just want to have a little bit of something, and I'm going to wet my face, so excuse me just a minute. I'm just going to, just so that there is a little bit of lubrication, for lack of a better word. And I actually get really dry right here. So I do need to make sure that when I exfoliate and I do shave my face that I get there. Okay, so it comes with an end cap. I've taken that off, and you just go in short little downward motions. You can pull your face, your skin tight if you need to. Just slow little motions. And like I said, this is just going to remove any dead skin. It's going to remove any hair that you have. Rinse that. I really, like I said, love using it up here because it gets that dead skin that just sits there. So obviously, as you get close to your hairline and your eyebrows, you want to be very careful. I have had people tell me they've made a little oops and gotten rid of a good amount of their eyebrows. So do be careful. So when you get close to your eyebrows, it's good to come down and then just do a little wiggle. And obviously, like, you can use this to clean up your eyebrows if you need to. Just get creative coming in here. And then I do come down on my nose since it gets kind of yucky. All right, so a little bit right here. I don't think I got that yet. And that is it. All right, so now you just want to rinse your face off, get all that off. Okay, so you can see that my face gets very red and very irritated quickly and easily. So it'll just get redder and redder as we go, and we're going to use the toner to help with that when we're done. All right, so I have cleansed my face and I have shaved my face, so now it's all nice and smooth and clean. What I like to do next is use an exfoliator. There are many kinds of exfoliators. This is one, this is called Zoe Skin Health. This is very expensive, but you use just a little bit. It will last you at least a year. You don't need that much. I shave my face 1 to 2 times a week. But honestly, because I have huge pores, and I'm not even joking, you guys, I wish the camera did this justice. I wish I could show you like how big my pores are. If I don't exfoliate more, most people say like twice a week. I have to do that more, at least on the end of my nose here, because makeup just sticks and it is awful to look at. So I've just kind of dispersed this. I'm going to get my hands wet so it's not so abrasive. There are just little beads in this. There are little beads in this, so you do want to have a little bit of that water there. And you just gently swirl. So I'm not pressing into my skin. These beads can get really rough if you push too hard. So you just want to do it lightly so you're not hurting your skin. You don't want to damage your skin. But I like to do the exfoliating after I shave, just in case there's any dead skin that I did not get yet. And my nose, I do take a little bit extra time. Like I said, just because I have a gigantic pores. So when you're done exfoliating, you can either rinse your face or you can wipe it again with the cloth. Okay, so I've rinsed my face and I patted it dry. So now that I have aggravated my skin, you see how red it is. And you can see, like, this is just me like poking myself. I get red very easily. So I've shaved my face and I've exfoliated. So my face is super aggravated. This is when I use my Milk Toner. And if you are just starting on the system, it is so important. Do not use this for the first 2 or 3 weeks. I was not told that when I first got this, and my face broke out like crazy. Your face needs to get used to the skincare line before you use this. So use the toner and the moisturizer for several weeks, 2 to 3, and then you can introduce this like once a week and then work up to twice a week. Don't use a toner more than twice a week because your face just doesn't need it. So I use this when I have shaved and exfoliated, because this will help calm your skin down. This is key to have in the summertime too, because sunburns, it eases them so much. Okay, so just a couple spritzes. It feels so good. It's so just cooling and soothing. Next, depending on your skin type, you have a couple things that you could do. If you have really dry skin, I would recommend a couple times a week using this is Kiehl's Midnight Recovery Concentrate. I love this. It's amazing. So I use this just here on my nose. My nose is very oily, and this is basically oil. So you want to be careful about how much you use and how often you're using it if you have oily skin. So I just have to be careful about where I put this. The rest of my face is going to get the Milk Moisturizer. This is gold in a container. Like, I ran out of this, and my grandmother had some, and I stole it from her our entire vacation because I didn't get mine before we left, and I needed it so badly. So in the summer, this will keep you your skin hydrated so you don't get flaky and gross from tanning if you're outside. And in the winter, if your skin gets dry, this is what you need. So the great thing about this is that there's a little hole right here, and you just press this down and the exact right amount comes out, and then you don't contaminate your lotion. It's amazing. So that's all I need. And this is so thick and creamy. It's amazing. Now you want to make sure that you let that toner dry all the way. There are a couple spots that were not quite dry. So when you're not doing a video, make sure you let that dry. If you have very dry skin, then you will probably want to use a moisturizer in the evening before bed, and then in the morning before you put your makeup on. Now here's the thing. If you put anything on your face before you use, I'll specifically talk about mascara since that's what I use. This is a cream-based product. So if you put anything on your face before you use a cream, the cream is just going to sit on that. So as that dries, evaporates, sinks into your skin, the makeup's just going to slip right away, right off of your face. So, and if you use a powder and you just put this on, it's going to look cakey and tacky, and it's not going to spread, because right now my face is tacky because I've just put this on. It will absorb all the way into your skin. You can literally feel your skin drinking it up. It's amazing. So if you put this on in the morning, give yourself about 15 extra minutes, because it does need to be all the way gone before you put your makeup on. So just something to think about and remember. All right, so the last thing that I do then is I put this lip sleeping mask on. I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. This is what I use. I got it on Amazon. This is the berry flavor, and this balm is amazing. Tastes good, smells good, and it is so hydrating. So I put this on at night while I sleep. In the morning, if my skin, like if my lips are really needing some attention, then I'll put it on again. So that is what I use. The Milk Moisturizer, then the razor, exfoliator, then the toner, and then depending on what you need, possibly a little bit of oil to help that dryness, and the Heaven on Earth, the Milk Moisturizing Cream. And maybe, depending on you, some people are very picky, I know, about their lip balm, a special kind of night treatment for your mouth. That's what I do. My routine doesn't really change from season to season, actually, because my skin doesn't change that much. So like I said, just the dryness around my nose, and I take care of that with a little recovery oil. And that's it. And then my skin will be super smooth and super soft in the morning, and just the perfect canvas for makeup so that I can look and feel my best. All right, guys, I hope this was helpful. Let me know if you liked this. Let me know what you use, or if you're interested in learning more about anything. I'm always here and happy to help. I'll talk to you later.